For those that have joined in, welcome. Now, I'm just doing a little sound test. Beautiful. Now you guys could clearly hear me. I put the microphone a lot closer. I will be streaming from my headquarters. But we're gonna wait a little bit here. Chill out to this song just a little bit more. And maybe see somebody might join in. We'll see how the stream holds up this time. Uh, Jamie, what's going on, man? How are ya? Dude, I'm streaming from my house today, so I'm not, like, I think technically equipped, unless, what is it, like a Telegram call? Or how would this work? I only have, like, three sources: desktop audio, microphone audio, and that's it, my webcam audio. If I'd be at the studio, I'd have more resources. I don't know, man. Let me know how that works. What's going on, by the way? Good to hear from you. I see you being live a lot right now lately, and it's awesome. I try to hop in as much as I can.
Hey, dude.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
Nice. All right. So let me know when you're ready and we jump back in.
Yeah, I'm ready, mate. I'm ready.
All
I'm
right.
just typing out a deal at the moment with another brand, so I'm looking at like CS:GOs and stuff like that. Skins, all the
Yeah.
loot crates and stuff like that,
This damn music is way too loud.
man.
All right. Let me switch my scene.
I,
Yes.
I I found out who you remind me of, dude.
Who?
Fucking Jonah Hill in War Dogs.
Yeah, that was a funny movie, man. I loved it. I loved it. I was too lazy to drive to the studio today, so I'm
Don't
gonna
blame me, mate.
be going from home. For some reason, I was trying to log into Boomerang Casino and it wouldn't allow it. It kept telling me that there's like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, like I could show you. Maybe I don't have them on VPN, but right now, Boomerang. See, like what is this shit? What is this? Secure connection failed. Such bullshit. Anyway, I'm gonna do Wave.
Yeah.
So how you been
I,
overall? How's streaming?
Good man, good man. Sadly, though, I just had to terminate the deal with Gamdom. Just wasn't working, man. It's too low.
Just so you
It's
know,
nice of them.
you're streaming or no, you're live right now. I'm on a call with you guys. By the way, this is Jamie. For those
Hey
that are
guys, hey
watching.
guys, hey guys. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but I know what I need to work on. Like I needed more people to sign up and etc. and whatever. And deposit as well. Like it's all fair, well and good, and me giving away and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just one of them, mate. Like you know what it's like.
Yeah,
If there's no money coming in, you know,
it's a problem.
yeah, basically. So I need to figure out what I need to work on. I've got an idea. Um, thinking of doing like a weekly, just like how Gamdom has, pretty much, where they have a weekly, monthly, and stuff like that. But do my separate.
You there, Jamie? Aw, man, I think I lost Jamie, guys.
No, yeah, I'm back now.
Oh, nice, 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 nice. You know what it is? I have shit Wi-Fi here probably because I'm not connected through an Ethernet cable or anything, and I'm using
Mhm.
VPN, and I'm on a call, and I'm streaming. So it probably is a lot for my laptop. I'm not streaming on a desktop, man. This is a laptop setup that I have here, man. Shit's crazy.
Okay.
So yeah, this is as portable as a stream. I was always interested in portable stream equipment, not rather stationary. I always thought like that the portable stream shit is crazy.
Well, yeah, then you can just do like, you can just go about and
Yeah.
like meet up with people and be like, yeah, do you want to do a stream with me?
Mm,
Fuck yeah, let's do it and let's see
shit's
what
dope.
happens.
I see that stuff sometimes at Sigma events as well. Like when they're streaming it live, they have some like equipment on top of the camera, like some
Yeah.
intense shit, and but it's dope.
I've seen some of your videos, man, your Instagram posts. I've been keeping update with it. I love the one with what's his name? Who's the guy that you were you like the latest one? I seen the one where you was like next to a dick.
It's, uh, like the black dude.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
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 Sam
yeah.
Samuel. The dude's crazy. I met him in Dubai first. He used to work for TikTok. It's crazy.
He sounds like a hype man, basically.
Yeah, he's but he's super chill. He's super like down to earth. Like he's dope. I see him once in a
Cool.
while going in doing at Sigma or SBC. I see him sometimes do like what are those, like discussion boards or whatever.
Yeah.
He does a lot of those. But you get to meet a lot of cool people like that. But probably the coolest amount of people you see are like in Dubai because it's just like such a diversity of people. The reason you see like investors, and then you see just like these crazy crypto dudes. You see so many different
Wow, this
types.
is this is the thing, mate. Like, hopefully, fingers crossed now. Like, I might be able to have like I've got some other things in on board and that, but yeah, I'm hoping to work with another casino called Who Etc. I'm not going to name it, obviously, but
Okay.
I'll let you know about it.
All right.
But it's a big thing, man. Like they're looking into like loads of different things. They're looking in investment. They've even took a step back rather than like starting to get the streamers on board and the people that are pushing it in the casino and that they've taken a step back and then actually focused on the feedback that I've given them already. They said, nah, let's put it on hold, let's get this shit sorted and let's get it up to scratch, and then we'll like properly release it because it's still in beta at the moment.
Now, and you're streaming only on one platform right now?
I stream on Kick, Twitch. I don't bother with YouTube anymore because I got striked some reason.
Really?
Yeah, I got striked on YouTube, so I've been warned. So I don't stream on there at all at the moment. I just do my videos.
Oh, geez, that's loud. Give me one moment. Is the music loud for you from the slot? Because
Let me just mute that. So
nah, it's super quiet for you guys. But it's super loud for me in my headphones. How can I turn it down just for my headphones? This is an audio issue that I haven't even worked out in the studio yet.
yeah, so basically you need like a mixer and stuff like that.
Son of a bitch. So what can I do right now? Fucking I do. And this slot's not loading because I think the Wi-Fi is bad now. Let me refresh it. Yeah, it's not loading for some reason.
It could be the actual slot.
Let's
Or
try
like
it.
a frag button
Aye,
or whatever.
this one started pretty fast.
Right, there you go.
Let me get out. I'm gonna mute them. What the fuck is this? Why is it black? Why aren't the graphics? What the fuck is going on? I wanted to go buy. I have good internet. I just need to connect it to the laptop, but I'm too lazy to go to the tech shop and get the Ethernet cable. But I will do it today.
Yeah, that's just a black screen, isn't it?
The fuck? Let me try anything. Back to wave. Dude, I had a max win on freaking Firehole 2.
Oh really?
Dude, I had like a
Max win.
I had a video on it. Check it out. I was there's this guy that he's a slot designer by the name of Battle. And so like he knows all the math to slots and he was making me go max gamble, like literally making me like go hardcore like 700 euro bonus buys on my last couple of thousand, like literally, and he's like, believe me man, believe me, it's gonna happen. And so like an hour or two later, we find ourselves on no limit Firehole 2, and I'm buying really low bonus buys, but like the max ones on the Firehole 2. And I bought like 3 or 4 in a row for $360 only. It's a 60-cent bet, and I ended up winning like 39,000.
Okay.
That shit was epic. It was I was so like hyped up. It's my first max win ever. Like literally, I couldn't believe it.
Same, man. Buy hole 2 as well.
Yo, fuck. I'm gonna play these slots after. I don't know why they fucking around right now. Well, you know what we can do? We can go to Kick, for example. No. And go to your channel. Hype you up, because that's who we're having the conversation with here. So streaming, for those that wanted me to play slots, not right now. We're talking with Jay, aka Jamie, aka King, aka Jamie Slots. 337 followers. You're hustling out there, man. It's good to see your page grow. For those that are, for those that are also interested in another fantastic streamer, please do go show support. Are you still doing a website, mate?
Yeah, I still got the website going. I need to, so I'm working on like, eventually, obviously, once I've paid for this phase 1, then phase 2 comes into play, which is like obviously like the loyalty and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's actually rewarding like other players and like the actual genuine depositors and shit like that. I already do it anyway. I do it with anyone. I've given away shitloads and stuff, but yeah, it's annoying that recently like it just there's so many like beggars and shit like that, man. Like it's annoying because like it does cost money. Like it's not like it's free. Like, people need to understand that. Like, but people don't care at the end of it sometimes. And
Yeah.
it's like, well, look, if you support me, then I will support you, and I will help you out, and like I will give you random tips or whatever, or etc. Or like that's what kind of bloke I am. I mean, like I know another guy who's like a big high roller, and we like gamble off stream and stuff, like high rolling. And we've probably given away each other. Like he's given away probably about nearly 7k. I've given probably 6k to him. Do you know what I mean? So that's what a casino is about. What's the point in someone having all fucking money and shit like that and whatever? Like unless you've got a good idea or whatever. But I feel like sharing it out and stuff. Like you just become more greedy and more etc. I mean, there's people online as well like that have crazy balances at the moment, and it's just like it's so unrealistic.
Yeah.
Like the realistic side to it can be like 10k and stuff like that, but not 10k per day.
Yeah, that's just like that's ridiculous, man. Look, I now that I'm like flexing, that's why I wanted to show Boomerang. But I can't log in. And I was like, yeah, let me try to do some major like bonus buys, but like I went down from 40k back to 20k real quick. Trying to fuel the same thing again that I was trying, and it's not happening, You have to learn how to take a win as well. And I think a lot of these players, they see these big sums of money. But like this is interesting data actually recently from Live Casino. Like if you look at a 25-year-old kid, he hasn't even been to a land-based casino, so it's difficult to explain to him what it feels like to win, right? And it's difficult to explain to him, to a 25-year-old kid these days, that it's okay to play blackjack for 5 hours. Like, you're not supposed to play Sugar Rush, play 300 euro bonus buys, and try to win. But right now, this is the new generation of the players in live casino. These kids, that their experience of, casino games are what streamers played, and streamers played with a lot of money, and that's how they grew up. And they keep making these games to fuel these new types of players, and that's why it's difficult for us to deal with them. It's real crazy psychology, but that's essentially what's happening to the new generation of players.
Yeah. And it's just getting bigger and bigger. Bigger wins, the more volatile games. That's why
Yeah.
No Limit is such a big
Yes, yes,
franchise.
agreed.
Because of their art style, because of their quirkiness, because of their riskiness. The people love that shit, and then that's what makes them become like this big provider. But there's some more stuff coming next year that I know that's going to be interesting. There's going to be some pretty interesting stuff. I can't wait to actually start traveling and stuff like that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Well, I'm already in the studio now, so I've
Mm.
literally moved. I'm in a decent house now, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, I can show you, Ray, on here if it actually fucking works. Let me see. I don't know if it works on Telegram, because I haven't fucking set up stuff, or well, I have.
Let me see if I could jump back into a game real quick.
There you go.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me hop it up.
Obviously, I'm going to get rid of the green screen because I want to make it more personal and stuff like that.
By the way, this is a digital green screen that comes with my digital camera. But in the Razer Studio, sorry to interrupt, I did my first stream on the green screen and I love it. So I love your green screen setup. It's nice.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Like, the thing is, I like the personal element to it. Eventually, I'll probably get that done and that, but let me just get rid of the fucking flicky flicky, which I found out the other day how to get rid of the flicky flicky.
Yeah, it's like shutter speed, right?
No, it's basically because it's trying to do it at 60 hertz. So then if I switch it to the 50.
Ah, there you go. You look good, great.
So now that I've done that and that's sorted, right. So yeah, this is the fucking studio, man. I've got the chocolate ready for shit like that, but a little bit short. Can't really take the bar or whatever. But
Yeah.
right. So yeah, there's literally it at the moment. Obviously you've got like the sound stuff on the ceiling. Right? I'm gonna have a drum set like all down there.
What? You're gonna have a drum set down there?
Yeah, drum's gonna be in here. Electric drum kit is just there. It's gonna be like I've got so many ideas. So, but yeah, basically this is pretty much it at the moment.
Mate, that's incredible. Like your own place like that, like that's awesome. How long are you there already?
It's literally been about 2-3 weeks or something.
Wow, congratulations, bro. Really.
So, and then obviously I've got the chocolate ready for a stream, the spicy chocolate.
Spicy chocolate, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yo, that's crazy, actually.
You know, like have you ever seen the thing called the Hot Ones or whatever?
Yes, yes.
So you got like I think Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman did one recently, which is quite interesting, actually quite funny. So, but yeah, literally have the drum kit set up there. I'll have the wheel behind me, so then I'll make it more interactive. So then I can get rid of the chair a little bit, stand up, spin the wheel, you know, make it a bit more interactive, yeah. Like so, I'm actually moving and stuff. That's the plan anyway. I've got my chest, the freezer, literally there as well. So if I need a drink or cold drink or whatever, that's all set.
Now I
So
do have a question. This is an issue with the Razer Studio, but that's just because of the building's design. It's in the basement. How close is the bathroom? Because that's important. How close is the bathroom?
bathroom is just literally up the stairs. So we've got two bathrooms, you see.
Okay.
So yeah. But yeah, it's coming along all right, mate. To be honest, I'm gonna have all the merchandise behind me. That's the idea, is to get a cabinet or something so that I can actually show all my merchandise. Obviously, not my merchandise, but like the providers and that. And then obviously, then I can be like, yeah, this is for first prize giveaway. This is for second prize. This is for there's the little one thing as well. Like I got the fucking jam jar. There's fucking loads of stuff down there. Obviously, them boxes down there, that's all merch. All of that down there's merch. Under the desk, that's merch.
And you know what's interesting? Even without like any audio padding, you sound good. Like your audio's good.
Yeah, it's not too bad to be honest. Like they said about removing it because obviously they didn't know that I was going to do streaming and stuff. So no,
It.
no, no, keep it there. Because when I seen it, when I first came here, I was like, yeah, this is the stream room. Basically, this is the studio.
Yeah.
So eventually, I'll get the drums over there. Maybe be able to like have another second camera. So then I'll have a second camera up there that will look down. You playing the drums. Bit like Funk Taser. There's a guy called Funk Taser who plays the drums as well. So he's in a band. And he makes it more fun and interesting by having the drums as well. So that's what it's all about, man. Like I think that's what
I'm so
yeah,
pumped up. It's
yeah,
gonna look great. Like I'm sure you're gonna do your, you know, you could do a lot. You can do without the green screen, you know, stuff,
yeah.
and with the green screen. It's you could
Well,
do.
that's the Elgato one, that is, mate. So I can take that anywhere where I want.
Mm.
That's the Elgato one. That's the 200. Cost me 200 or whatever, but it is good. It is good. Um, yeah. See what happens, man. See what happens. I'm gonna have like obviously my case of like all of my, like anime stuff. Like I've just got my collectibles and stuff like that. So
Oh,
that's
that's dope. That's dope.
yeah.
Yo, I used to be a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z, man. I used to. Oh man, I watched all of them. The only one I didn't like was Dragon Ball GT. That shit was boring.
I didn't like Dragon Ball GT.
It was boring as fuck, man.
Yeah. Um, but fucking yeah, I'm gonna have all of that stuff. Obviously, I've got some League of Legends stuff as well. That's Jinx, the character that I play and whatever. But you know, yeah, it's just obviously it costs a lot. Like to, it's cost a lot. So I'm kind of recovering for this month. But once after
Yeah.
this month, I should be getting paid decent from my work because I'm an engineer and that. And I've done quite a fair bit of overtime. So that's
Let
why I
let.
still stream as well. I've been still trying to stream every single day and that, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just sometimes it's very difficult when you haven't got the moderators and you haven't got the good support and the good people and stuff like that.
What do you mean by
Um,
moderators?
so like quite a lot of the mods in like Classy Beef, like in like all of the other guys and stuff like that, they have good moderators that actually, as soon as they go live, the moderator's in there and they're supporting that stream. So they're like kind of running the show as well. It's not just down to the streamer, it's down to the mods as well. Because they make it interactive by putting like a random poster up or do this or do that. And it's all about trust at the end of the day.
You know what I want your opinion on? So you know Evolution's like brand Lifespins. What do you think of that?
What do you mean, the lightning strike thing?
No, man, Lifespins. Check out their website. It's like the thing you could work for them as a streamer. Like they provide you everything. Like it's one of the solutions. And there's like mad streamers on with them already, partnered up.
a demo.
Yeah. Now,
Game partner.
there's gotta be a catch here, bro. There's gotta be a catch. Like, cause I've seen them live, integrated already in the casinos, whatever.
Trusted by Relax Gaming, Every Matrix, Evolution, Yggdrasil, and Soft Swiss.
Yes. Todd.
Search for like-minded people, sense of community. Okay, so this is like what I'm trying to pretty much do, but it's obviously there at a higher level.
Yeah. And this is Evolution's brand. Like Todd, Chief of Gaming, on the product video on YouTube was talking about this shit. I just want to hear what you think. Looks pretty legit, man.
It does look legit. It's just obviously, so basically all this is basically controlling the market again.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like that's, you know, that's what it is at the end of the day, isn't it? It's trying to control.
Of course.
And have,
You want to even control the streamers, man. You wanna have them even on your team. You know, like.
yeah. Open positions. So you've got talent acquisition specialist, graphics designer, service desk agent, casino streamer. We are looking for content creators and streamers who will be the main driving force behind bringing to life our mission to socially charge the iGaming space. Interesting.
That's crazy, man. You know?
Bring your personality, join the crew. Okay.
And this, I think, is a great opportunity for the micro influencers rather than the, you know, bigger ones, because, you know, the content creators that I know that do it for full time in iGaming, like their clients are the providers or operators themselves, you know, like they individually pay them for them to show up and do the interviews, or to do the advertisers, or do the streamers actually show up. At Sigma, for example, like the operators, they're like, yo, we have a new game and they have a streamers stage there, could you go play our game on there, or some shit like that. Like they get paid, you know. So this is a great way, if you don't have the connections, to get right into
Pretty
that.
much this is what I was kind of going for, mate, basically.
Yeah.
They've kind of hit it on the nail, kind of, but yeah. That's interesting.
Right? I wanted to tell you about this one. I'm glad I literally just remembered, because I was thinking about it.
As well, okay.
But hear me out. If the money is good, are you allowed to brand yourself still as Jamie Slots, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing against it in the conditions that you cannot still be Jamie, you know?
It doesn't. I don't know how it works. To be honest, it all depends on their NDA or their contract, or you know what. It all depends what it states at the end of the day. Yeah, so they're looking for people, so like managers, like affiliate managers and stuff like that, talent acquisition specialists. So they're looking for people that, like me, that are trying to find people to join. I need to get in touch with these.
Yeah. And you know, I actually saw them in where the fuck did I in Amsterdam. I saw them. I actually have maybe the guy's card. If you want, I could get you his contact. Yeah.
Exposure of new games. This is why I wanted to go to like Amsterdam, because I love Amsterdam, mate. Amsterdam's such a nice place. Like.
First of all, it's such a nice place. The people there feel like they live in their own bubble. Like they got their own Perfectville going on. But it's so damn expensive. It's so damn expensive. Jesus Christ,
well,
man.
Yeah, it's tourism at the end of the day. Isn't it? Like they've got to, you know, it's always been like that in Amsterdam. In the dam.
But it's beautiful. It is beautiful for sure. And it was a big event, man. Let me tell you, for affiliation, Jesus, seriously, it was big. It was 3 huge areas. You know, I'm sure that you will have the opportunity to attend the event in the future, but still, you should. For affiliation contacts for you, mate, it would help just to walk around and see all these guys literally in action. Like, it was weird that the booth for live spins was so small. It was one of those that looks like this. It's just a wall with a wallpaper and just like maybe 1 square foot with 2 tables, and there was a guy there. So I walked up. I think he was the sales team guy, and I got his card because I was interested in the project myself. I was like, well, shit, well, you know, for streamers out there, this would be great for them to get that little boost, you know? Like, I'm sure that they have these KPIs that you can meet or over exceed with the brand, grow, climb, you know? I'm hoping there's some motivational system in live spins or how it works. I'm interested. I want somebody to book a demo, stream it, and then get the full experience of what it could be like.
Does look interesting because some of the casinos that they work with as well, they've got jewel bits on there, which is interesting. I'm working with jewel bits as well, so interesting.
And right now, Evolution's doing a lot. They're doing a lot with live spins. They're also making a website where you can make your own slot. Just pay them. There's this like whole dashboard. Click what you want, put in the images you want, your own face, whatever. Boom. In 2 weeks, the slot is done. They'll even help you with licensing. I'm sure it's Carousel or whatever. And for a couple of 100,000, you have your own jammy slot. You know.
Yeah, I've seen that. Obviously, the guys on W Rewards, them guys have basically took on board with that, so they kind of are in that aspect of it as well. I don't know if you've seen on their website now, but they are literally starting to fucking literally pick up and get to the good. So you can actually bet with their loyalty stuff. Like you can actually play on games, so like Octoplay. There's no limit coming soon by the looks of it, and some other ones, which is quite interesting to be honest. Like, so they're actually like using the loyalty points that you can actually get more points, which then obviously then you go into a raffle, or you get, if you're the highest amount, then you, I think what Ibby does is at the end of the month, so whoever has the highest amount of points or whatever for that month, he gets them on board for their video for their 30. They have 30,000 to spend, and then yeah, they spend his balance, and then at the end of it, they get 25% at the end of the content making, and that it's good for him, it's good for the player, it's good for the, you know, it's just a no-brainer really, and it's so fucking clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But
yeah, that live spins, I'm gonna look a little bit more into that.
it's worth checking out for sure. So a lot is going on, man, and even more casinos are coming out with like their affiliate. Like every single event you go, there's like a new affiliation booth there. You know,
taking on board of streamers and stuff like that, the new age and stuff like that. They're taking on board of that, and then they're making it more because that's the future at the end of the day. That's how you've got like the esports going on and stuff like that. You could implement, realistically, the esports into the gambling element to it as well. Right? But then obviously you've got to be careful because obviously it's got to be like an over 18 game or something like that. Or
I just mark all my streams over 18. I don't need any strikes or anything like that.
no,
Look at that shit.
basically, yeah. So it's interesting. I'm gonna have a look a little bit more into it and find out, because there is a crew or something. So I want to know what this crew is, because yeah, I don't know, like, how does it work? I'm guessing, do they just basically have a casino? I know how it works now. I get it. So they have an affiliate with a casino. They have so and so. You have to promote code or whatever, and then you stream for them and get paid for it, basically.
Yeah, but see, I want details. Like, can I still stream under Razors? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm guessing there might be. You probably can, but not that casino. That same casino, maybe. It might be something like that.
I need to find out on that.
I'll drop them the
Nice.
email or something. I've got like loads and loads of things. Like I've emailed a few of them today. But yeah, that's interesting.
Are you trying to, what would you prioritize more, working with the operator or game provider? Do you think that maybe it could be a good strategy also to grow a brand and brand awareness through streamers would be too for the actual game provider? Like,
I think my problem is at the moment, mate, because obviously I've been known as Jammy Slots, right? I need
yeah,
to start streaming on my Crypto for Slots channel
mm-hmm,
and start. It sounds horrible, but then start again. I think I just need to bite the bullet and go for that,
mm-hmm.
and then start building the brand basically, and then people will just know it as a Crypto for Slots, and then I can just have anyone stream on this account basically.
Let me get your opinion on this as well. What about using Google Ads for your website? You doing that as well or no?
Google Ads. I mean, do you see many Google Ads on like affiliate sites and stuff like that? I don't. I don't see any of them. Like, so any of these ones on the side and stuff, they don't use Google Ads and that because they're annoying and like obviously they're making income and stuff like that. But the only ones that are using like Google Ads is like the ones that look outdated, not appealing, you know.
Yeah.
So um, I'd say that I don't like it, to be honest. When I tried the Google Ads thing, it just looks messy. It just looks horrible on your site and that. And obviously I think that puts off people from.
Yeah. What about advertising other content?
Yeah, other content, fine. Like go for it. Like you know. Like,
Yeah, with the website, you're right. You don't really see affiliation websites online when even if you type in casino bonuses, you don't really see that. It should be some website that is naturally ranked.
yeah,
Somehow
yeah.
maybe through SEO, like keywords and so on. I need to start.
Yeah, so here we go. This is interesting. I've just had a look on Livespins now. So, like, this is how they're making the deals then. So, they're making deals with the providers and stuff like that directly. And then basically, what they're probably doing is the provider will then give them 1,000 spins at $1 or something. Do you know what I mean? And that,
Yeah.
and that's how it's working. Yeah. So I'm looking at the news pages, which is quite interesting. Okay, I need to have a look a little bit more into this because I need to speak to the provider as well about this and say like, what's going on with this? Like this thing, because the more information that I get from it, the more I understand, and then the more that I can actually develop what I want to.
And like Evo, I mean, man, like they have the budget to grow. Like I'm sure, like
They keep
billions and
killing off
billions.
the games though, man. They keep killing off their providers, mate. Like the providers that they have, so the games that they have, obviously you've got No Limit, which is still okay. It's still not too bad. They haven't killed it off completely, but you got like Red Tiger that got killed off, NetEnt that got killed off. You got all of these other providers that Evolution actually did, and sadly they got killed off. Like I'm trying to think of what providers they have and stuff. I mean, I love the live games. Fucking hell, they're live games. I love them.
Yeah, they're gonna be creating like some crazy, crazy game show stuff. I'm sure they're gonna be releasing. They have the money to make them. It's expensive to make game shows. Very expensive. You need a
That's
big
it.
team.
So yeah, basically, here we go. So out of all of them, right? So NetEnt's died off. Red Tiger's died off. Ezugi.
Azugi, yeah.
Yeah, has that really been known? I
Yeah.
can't see that in the streaming community. BTG has died off completely. DigiWheel, I don't know who they are. I need to have a look at them as well. I think that's is that the creation thing, is it? DigiWheel. First partnered HD spinning gaming wheels. Ah, right, okay, so that's the actual wheel. Okay. So yeah, and then obviously now they've got live spins.
Oh, and by the
Now,
way, sorry to interrupt. Yeah, they own the wheel design, the brand that makes the game show. Like, it's fucking crazy. Can you imagine? Like, you're not only owning Coca Cola, but the company that makes even the bottles. You know?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty mental. Obviously, like evolution's huge, man. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, they know their shit at the end of the day.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
know their shit.
yeah. They
They
know
know
that.
how to work it and stuff like that. Like now that they've got live spins as well, they're fucking literally clocking on to the community side to it, and that's probably because of like Kim and all the other guys and stuff like that. Hmm, interesting. I'm gonna ask a little bit more about this live spins because yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna say that and yeah. There goes my big brain and fucking trying to find out and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's pretty insane.
It's crazy, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm just looking at their shares at the moment as well. Hmm. Mate, they'll go long, man. If they get the community side to it and the streamers and stuff.
Yeah, and they need
Yeah.
to. They need to hire new content, creators out there. And look how
Well,
many.
all they'll do is hire out three of the like the big ones. They'll hire out three of the big ones, which is basically the whole fucking thing pretty much. So they might do like Classy Beef, Rothstein, and fucking someone else. I don't know. They might have corals with them or whatever, but that's what kind of like level what they will hire three big ones, and then they'll have like the smaller ones. Um, just to be fair and stuff. But that's what Live Spins does. So Live Spins does that. They do that. So that's not, it's nothing to do with. Well, it is to do with evolution, but it's not.
What do you think is the future of like iGaming streaming, man? Like, do you see a vision? Like, any
Yeah,
prediction?
yeah. I think there could be something bigger, definitely. Like you can make games, Matt. Like the whole point of the casino is going with people. If you make a game multiplayer so that another player can play, um, that will change the fucking industry massively. So, like, say if you go on a game and I go on a game and we can play that game at the same time, but somehow it has some sort of interaction with each other or something, like, that's fucking like competitive. That's like kind of like poker. Like most competitive games and stuff. You can probably have that in there. Like, yeah, I don't know how. Like, because sometimes maybe you could probably cheat it, but you couldn't really because everything's RNG at the end of the day. Everything's random. So yeah, it's just I don't know, man. Like that's what I see the fucking future. Like it's gonna be like multiplayer. That's what happened to like games and stuff. They become uh like they're all multiplayer games and they're all free to play or something and whatever.
Bringing the
But
players together, like
yeah,
like
yeah,
the recent game by Only Play, Piggy Bank Tap, Piggy Tap or whatever it was called. Like, it has all the players tapping on one pig, like a piggy bank, and like you could get like the jackpot and be part of the group that was tapping on it together to
hmm
break it to get the jackpot, and you split it with the team.
But there
Like,
could be like something else. Like there's something else. Like you go into a bonus. So there's something actually. Fucking hell, there is something. So there's like the apps. There's like a game like free to play gaming apps, right? Where you get entered into a like a bonus thing where you all go into this bonus after it hits a certain mark. So it's like a grind or whatever. And then you all get a payout once it's done. Do you know what I mean? Like.
do you feel you need to be a little bit more controversial to keep the streams entertaining or bring in any action? What's your point of view on keeping a stream entertaining aside from big wins
Talk,
and
talking, keeping it different, like different people joining in. Like I struggle because like it's hard to do it when you're on your own. Like when you've got people around you, that
Yes.
creates like something different and whatever. And that's why I like obviously I spoke to you about it, Ray, like massively. Like you need to have like different areas, different people, different personalities, because that's the entertaining factor. That's what people. So like not so like people that don't even gamble would find that entertaining because of that personality, that difference. That's why like Aiden Ross is so big because he brings in like people that are different personalities and different stages of like being famous and shit. Like I want to do like a proper podcast and stuff like that, like about the iGaming industry, and I want to do something like in here. Like one of my mates, he can fucking, he has some good points, and then he has some points that can be a little bit like shit. You can't say that online kind of thing. So there's some stuff that I want to do with him as well. Like he's got an open mind as well. Like you've got to have an open mind as well.
You have,
Like, you can't be just this one trap person that go, oh
yeah,
yeah, I've got to play on this one game. You've got to be there for the community and streaming.
yeah. But you have to have like, when you do. There's this guy, Rick. He has the podcast Bet Talks, and I was asking him. I seen him at a Sigma event. He does the Sigma events as well for the auctions for NFTs there and stuff. So he does a lot of voicing, but he's the voice of his own podcast. And I was like, dude, so how'd you get started? So he got an investor to invest 300,000 in his podcast, and it kicked off. And he lives in Dubai. He's from UK actually originally. Um,
Okay.
and I'll send you his Instagram. I forgot what it was. Rig Gods, I think it was.
Okay.
But yeah, so and it's very interesting, and so here you have, he says, Ray, in your podcast you have to talk about controversial stuff. So one of the controversial things that he just blew up with one of the reels or whatever it was talking about gambling in Dubai, licensing and iGaming, because these guys that are like doing oil and stuff, eventually they'll want more and more money. People always want more, so gambling is like the next level basically in Dubai. There's gonna be so much money coming in. It's gonna be
You need
ridiculous.
money to make money. Basically, you need a lot of money to make money. Basically, if you don't have a lot of money, like you can't really make any money. You can make a small amount of money, but then you've got to keep holding on to that money to them. It's hard. Like so, it's like with gamblers. Like they, so people would probably just like cash out if they get to a certain amount. But the ones that sometimes do well now, obviously they might lose it, but then sometimes they might win that bigger amount, and then they're ready. They're set and stuff.
I'm gonna
Money makes money.
real quick jump back in on what you said, that it's difficult doing it alone, and I totally agree. Like, man, me alone trying to even do anything with streaming is just like a dog limping on one leg. And this is not how it works out. You need a lot of people that are the point of leadership is getting people better than you, like, just
Hmm.
so whoever can do anything better than you can improve whatever you want, your vision. That's the point.
You
And
just got
get,
to be careful as well, though,
yeah.
man. Like, 'cause there's a lot of people out there that just want to screw you over or whatever, or just want to like use your platform or use whatever or use something to get to a certain bit and then go see you later kind of thing. And then it's like shit, man. And that's why obviously you've got like contracts, NDAs, and stuff like that out there
Yeah.
to prevent that, because in this day and age, it's a common thing, pretty much.
I have a sorry to interrupt. Real quick, I just have a friend of mine. He's a successful e-commerce person, and I was asking him. I was like, man, so you're like fully into this? Like you're doing this full time, officially now for like half a year? I was like, don't you have employees? Like, don't you have other people? He has an account manager and then some accountant, And he said, you know, for the first 2 years, I was doing it solo until I understood who I needed, what I needed it for, and so on. And he has only like two, three people under him, you know, that work closely with him with whatever he needs. It's difficult to build a large team, you know, when there's no set vision, maybe even, or like a potential vision on what it could be. But it is definitely beneficiary to have.
You need good minds. You need good, different type of minds and stuff, different ideas, innovation, growth, and all of that. You need different people with these ideas and that, because then that makes you a better person. It makes you a better streamer. It makes you a better everything. It just makes it better. But you need to be able to have that trust there as well, that they're not going to fuck you over, or they're not going to, you know, like, I know people want money, more and more money and stuff like that, and obviously what it comes down to is, at the end of the day, is greed. Greed is one of the main things, and like, people ain't happy. Like, sometimes, like, they could have like fucking nearly 250k coming in per fucking month or whatever, and still not be happy.
For real, for real.
Which that is just because of greed. They haven't managed it. Like, they haven't properly, because obviously they've been given something at that start, or first of all, then they're just going on for the next biggest thing. So you want to start off like with someone that's just not asking for a lot, but a little something or whatever, and then go from there. And then obviously, hopefully, it just comes down to like trust, and you know, that they do respect you, and they, you know, I don't know.
It's a deep.
My gaming industry anyway. It's a dog eat dog world.
Yeah, yeah, for real. It is a tough one, but it's always nice, you know, when you wanna, at least when you have direction, that you know what you want to make or what you want
Yeah.
to create, you know, and that you want more. You realize as a person, like, look, I want to make something, like, you know, I want to see how it works, you know, and I think that's really good to do. Yeah, it'll
It
bring.
costs a lot of money, man. It does cost a lot of money. Like, you've got to get the right editing on point. You've got to get the, you know, it's everything's it's a competition at the end of the day, isn't it? Really, you're competing with the other streamers out there and stuff like that. You don't want to come across too fake,
Yeah, for real,
whatever,
right?
etc. Like, you want to actually give back as well. Um, and the only way of like giving back is obviously making some kind of deal with the casino, or the provider, or the aggregator, or, you know, you've got to make some kind of deal to basically have a budget for giving away, basically. Um, there's
Maybe there's an issue on their side that they just can't give away money like that or something. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
there is. It's like licensing or something like that. With providers, there is something for it. There is something for it for providers. It's like the regulations in that country or whatever, or etc. That's the thing. It's like UK is becoming more and more restricted on the gambling, because they don't want people to win loads and loads of money and stuff like that. Let's be honest. They don't
Yeah.
actually want people to win loads and loads of money, because then that's someone else coming in to, like, I don't know. I believe like the Illuminati, like my hat and stuff
Go
like
ahead,
that.
go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, so I believe in like stuff like that, because you become into a different bracket, a different tier, or whatever. Like, that's what you, if you get to like 1 million or something, then you become like a part of that club or whatever. And they don't want, obviously some people don't want just anyone getting into that club, which is the only way of getting into that club is through fucking gambling or investing or something like that. Even if you work fucking every day of your life or something like that, you would never ever get anything like what you would get if you gamble. You wouldn't.
Look, even you know, if there's people that have a lot of money and that are still stupid, but money can give you the opportunity to take a peek behind the red curtain, you know, and I think it can give it's the resource, you know, the opportunity. You want to go meet unique people, fly to Dubai. You need money to do that, you know. Like
Yeah.
money can buy you in to meet anybody you want, you know, any network, like anything like that, whatever it is. And for sure, man, like it would change society if resources would not be as limited like that. And there are some, you know, at the right moment, at the right place, loopholes of like ways to cheat to like big cash out there, like stupid money. I'm talking like all the crypto dudes and whatever, you know, that had the lottery out there,
Yeah.
or the GameStop stock thing. Like that show's crazy. Rug
Yeah,
pulls,
there's
you
stuff
know.
like that. That's like obviously a chance, you know. You've got to get on board with it and know about it and be mathematical about it, and you know. And if you are in that category, then you will get to that. It's like anything, man. Like same with now, like fucking crypto now. Like it's what's that at the moment? I haven't seen what the crypto stocks are like at the moment. What are they like? I'm just having a look now. I mean, look at fucking Voidzilla, Coffeezilla, and that.
Love that channel.
Honestly, man, like he's just very fucking smart, man. He's cropped onto it. He's found fucking Logan Paul or whatever, etc., and stuff like that, and he's fucking doing it. And obviously, he's getting sued by
Yeah, I
Logan
seen that
Paul.
shit.
So
It's crazy because I've been watching him since like he was like man a nobody almost, you know, and then he blew up with the first Logan Paul scams or whatever with the Crypto Zoo or whatever. Anyway, long story short, man, this what I wanted to say regarding his content. That's correct journalism. You know what I mean? And when it comes down to content, my problem is copywriting. I might not be the best script writer. I am good at improvising and so on. But I'm sure there's people that write really good stories that I could portray. So that's why I did good at finance news because it was very like numbers. Say these numbers, this, and this, and this, and this, and the news is over. But still, scripts have to be written for content like that.
well, it's just the thing is as well at the moment, like with that, he's just clapped onto it. Like he's been a private investigator. He's done,
Yeah, for real.
you know, journalism. He's done that. So he's done his due. Like but he's just obviously showing it in the limelight, which obviously some people don't like that. Obviously.
I was even watching, like, not watching, but I heard like an interview where like there's this dude that has like 7 million followers on TikTok, and like he keeps like releasing videos every single day or whatever. Like, yes, majority of the, which is weird, Mr. Beast shit. It's like kids' audience, kind of, you know, like young
Yeah.
teens, whatever. But still, like that's his full time job. But dude has 11 people working with him on the team. So imagine if you had like, you know, the resources for a year to dry run, lick your own wounds, and invest in a team for a year just to see potential of Jammy Slots running full potential. You would have your marketing team, your agents, whatever. Like that's awesome. You know, this is the kind of investment. So if you know your idea in 1 year will bring the money back, then you can do that.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much what I need to do with crypto slots. I need to start streaming with crypto slots and do it that way instead of jammy slots. But I wanted to build jammy slots for a little bit, get to a certain point, and then move, you know, get to that. But I think it's time to open up properly crypto slots on as a streaming network. So people have told me that yeah, you should do it that way instead, because obviously that's the brand at the end of the day. But I don't know, because then you've got like other people that do it under, like they have Watch Games TV, but it's called W Rewards. So I'm just like, what the fuck do I do? Do I just keep streaming on as jammy slots, or do I don't know. It's fucking hard. Yeah. just looking at the crypto prices at the moment. It's pretty mental, isn't it? I don't know
Yeah.
if you've seen that.
Yeah, I have very, very, very little bit of crypto.
Yeah, it's quite insane. I've been,
But I have, like, I just leave it on staking because I was, what the fuck am I gonna do?
but it just shows you like over like 3 years or something. If you can keep that balance in that account for some time, it will.
But
It will.
it has grown, man. It did
Yeah.
grow, really, because it's been there for like 3 years or more.
Yeah. There will be a point though where it will probably, I don't know, because they're trying to capitalize it, aren't they now? They're trying to like obviously, because they want to make it so it's natural currency,
Yeah.
like like that you can just pay for it. You can pay Solana or something, or you can pay fucking whatever through your card to pay for your shopping or whatever. Interesting.
Yo, Jay, I'm about to hop off the stream.
All right, man.
This was dope. We need to do this more often.
As I said to you, man, like I think a proper podcast thing, like every 2 weeks or maybe every week, see what news is in the iGaming bit or whatever. Not just iGaming, but whatever.
Let's get this set up because if I'm at the studio Razors, I could like do a shortcut for like a web view,
Mm-hmm.
So, because here I can't, I don't have these shortcuts, I don't have the stream deck here, nothing.
Yeah, so then we can actually have like subjects to talk
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
and then make it as a video, and chop it up and put it as a video or whatever
Uh-huh.
on YouTube as well. You can do that as well.
Awesome, bro. All right, so let's get in touch. I'm on vacation, by the way, right now, so I probably won't be streaming too much. Actually, I might try to stream more from my house. But
All right, you're in. What, you still on vacation?
yeah, I just started, man. About 2 days in. Took 2 weeks off.
2 weeks off.
Sheesh.
Nice.
All right, Jay.
All right, mate.
I'll catch you later, man. Bye bye.
All right, mate. Take it easy.
Bye bye. Well, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if the actual slots now will work or not. We can only see if it'll work. Maybe we could do one bonus buy and then I'll hop off the stream. That was Jammy Slots, everyone. We need to get him on board more. Maybe we need to now I have the green screen. I could easily do it. Could easily do the call like that. For some reason the slots ain't working. I don't even know why. I'll check in on that and then I'll try to do a stream again sometime. You guys have been incredible.